Okay, so this is what, part 3 now? Oh, come on. Part 3. Okay, give me a sec. I eat this egg. Egg. We're posting. So let's just go over these articles real quickly, and we'll skim through the comments. All right, so SDK reveals the modes in which Cristiano Ronaldo will be unavailable in the launch of Fatal Fury City of Wolves because so it says that will be arcade mode episodes of Southtown in a future update. They do realize that. Okay, listen. They do realize that PC users can just mod them into those modes. So I don't really get the point of this, but I don't get it. But okay. Hey, look, we should be grateful to get Cristiano Ronaldo at all. It sucks we won't be able to use him in arcade mode for a bit, but we'll have to just be patient. What is this arcade ending going to be? Getting some shush bunny? I already didn't want this dude in the game. Stuff like this just makes his presence even more irksome. Exactly. As a real life figure and massive brand, I'm not surprised. Whether due to technical limitations or just not seeing eye to eye how the brand may be presented, it isn't unusual for even guests from games to have exclusions like this. It is nice that arcade and EOST are coming at least. I thought you needed a patch to play EOST in the first place. Salvatore seems to be okay based on their silence. Why Miss Arcade mode's beyond my understanding. I mean, not being part of the story mode was accepted as he was never in Fatal Fury lore and Mr. for Color edit too, as people would create other club colors. But why not arcade? We all know it would be just a series of 8 to 10 fights, so what's so special? Cyber my guest characters limited modes. You fools think this is Monkey Paw Curse is over? Because people hope he wasn't going to be all live. Oh my god. Oh, it's so hard. I passed out. Oh my god. That's funny. But yeah, PC users can just mod them into the mode. So here's a news report. PC users have found a way where you can play as the boss characters, and they're incredibly broken. One of them, which caught my attention, was Rock Howard being corrupted. You know, so they call him Fallen Rock. I thought that was pretty neat. Next up, we got character uses and matchup charts for Fatal Fury City of Wolves. Second beta reveals some interesting results and rankings. Terror would take second place with 14.4, with Rock behind his mentor at 14.3. Tythok would actually be the most played character of the whole event with an impressive 16.4% users rate. Yeah, because he probably busted and broken. That's why. All right, so let's check this out. Wow. Color me surprised. Color me surprised. This is actually some pretty impressive percentages here. Wow. So for arcade, that's interesting. And then I don't know what high, mid, low. I guess that means tier players. I guess like those are like skilled. This is pretty much what they would use. Honestly, these statistics are pretty shocking. But let's see what the comments section has to say because, oh boy, been quite entertaining. Only 4 comments. Balance seems pretty good based on these results. Hope the top 8 show the same diversity even with the full cast available. The matchup chart is meaningless. Kane will likely be exposed soon after the game launches, and people learn how to just and hyper defense his projectiles. Only the last beta had training mode, so many people, myself included, were able to spam with Kane to get cheese victories. Ah, the classic. Sound a lot like insert top tier isn't hard to deal with. Just perfect parry everything, bro. The mark of a strong character is when they can do whatever they want, and the burden is on defense to use an execution extensive mechanic to stop them. When something is easier to do than it is to stop, then congrats, you might have a top tier character. My face model looks like an anime version of my one boss. What? I don't know if that's a compliment or what, but anyway. New Fatal Fury City Wolves trailer focus on Cristiano Ronaldo versus Salvatore Ganacci matchup. Let's just watch this. This game is so bonkers, and I don't know. I just don't know what to say. Wait, what? What? I am so lost. What? Wait. What just happened? They just stare at each other and then fought and then pre-order now. What? I give SNK credit for advertising the flip out of City of the Wolves. But why did it take them decades to get better at marketing their games? Oh, right. The Saudi investment is shaking my head. They have been promoting these two so much that I forgot it's a Fatal Fury game. 10 days, I'm not going to buy this game though, but I will surely watch some gameplay streams. I have so little free time that I prefer to play Street Fighter 6. Oof. Bro, you're getting City of the Wolves like, who the hell are you trying to BS? With all the content Legacy Fatal Fury characters SK is going to add. SK said they will add every Fatal Fury character, the jukebox, and more classic Fatal Fury music is going to get added all for free in the episode Southtown RPG mode, which allows us to level up the actual in-game Fatal Fury characters and get no new moves and abilities. And the color edit mode, which allows us to color edit and customize the Fatal Fury characters gear. Please, there's no way you're that silly. Plus, SK said that City of the Wolves is going to be D, that's the word D with the two E's, Fatal Fury game in the future, which means that SK is going to support the living heck out of City of Wolves for 3+ years, they said. So that's a lot you're not buying, bub. Remember when remember Samurai Showdown when they was like, oh yeah, we're going to support this game and we're going to add a lot of these characters and remember how that turned out, unfortunately? Yeah. I'm from. They're going to support this game for 3+ years. Me just putting on my glasses, seeing the low player count, and I'm just going to turn my head. And I'm like, okay, sure. I'm not about to say the Wolves. My gluteus match was good story, bro. Shake your mind. So yeah, bro, you're most definitely getting say the Wolves or would you right away in the 26 years for the next Fatal Fury game. The choice is yours, bub. This is it. Don't buy. Wait another 26 years. I'm out. You have a nice day there, Mister. I'm not buying say the Wolves. So long, bub. They should have never given you ninjas money. Oh goodness. Oh my god. Y'all know how to appreciate anything. Ooh, these two won't be crossed over to movies or television anytime soon. Imagine reading Arguella like this a couple of years ago. With all the Saudi backing they got for City of Wolves, it's starting to look like they literally could have done another 2D animated game and not gone bankrupt this time. Instead, it's all getting used for this stupid, instead, just sad. It's all because the Saudi prince literally has this DJ as his personal DJ and he loves Ronaldo. It should be known that this same Saudi prince has had a journalist he disproved of murdered. I can absolutely not support this game. Imagine if this prince did a Q&A at Evo and the journalist gave him a question he didn't like. Jamal Khashoggi, no kings. Darn. And I thought after watching this, I had my share of cringe, secondhand embarrassment for the day. But here's Airmag King A6 to top it all off. Oh, God. My money's on DJ, dude. It's got to the point where I don't even read what you say more. Usually it goes like this. I glance at your comment. I see cringe Wolverine roleplay. I see abysmal brain cell killing comment structure, punctuation. I did this like it was a high demand. I swear you. Get some principles. This will only get worse. The monkey's paw always wins. Maybe Cena Wolves shouldn't exist if it's going to be the Saudi sports wash offense focused slop. Right on. Cringe. Get some principles. Why do I never see comments like these when it's American games? The United States military whitewashes image in Marvel MCU movies and shows. Why do I never see comments like this under NBC articles? Marvel introduced a Mossad agent in its movies. Any comments for that? Your principles don't exist if you selectively apply them. Either speak up for all or shut up about all. Make up your minds and stop being hypocrites. I'm sick of the holier than thou attitude for holier than none. This game, I've never seen this when it comes to fighting games. This game's not even Fatal Fury anymore anyway. It's more of a random game with random guest characters in it. From Street Fighter to real randos to characters from Terry and Rock feel like they're guests too in this. They think they're the protagonists and they think the rest of the world think the same. People will do the same kind of criticism if President Donald J. Trump bought Mortal Kombat, ordered the developers to add Elon Musk as a god-tier character, his wife and David Duke in the base roster. It will go the same. The United States government had a dedicated fund for esports as a tool in order to display how cool and modern the country is and making people don't care or know about their human rights violations. This is what Saudi government and MBS are doing. There is many things wrong in how the United States Army has a direct impact on movies or some video games. Call of Duty are a good example. These are well-documented mainstream topics. Well, not as much as we would like, that's for sure. If people are panicked by their soft power, not the United States, I would agree there may be some Latin racism and double standards under it, but it's not reciprocal. Many people are well aware of what's wrong with the United States, the European, Chinese, Japanese, whatever government's doing, and how they shape the cultural landscape to appear as good and hide the bad things. But as I say in my first lines, there is not a single other video game license personally owned by an autocrat with blood on his hands pushing so hard to appear as a cool and modern leader. So yeah, some people will keep reminding everyone in some comment sections what that kind of stupid decisions in a beloved franchise is and what's underneath. Monkey paw comment. Oh God. Adding Cristiano Ronaldo to the game supported by the idea of SNK's ownership of the MIST Foundation, which is under the patronage of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. It's also worth mentioning that Al Nassr, the club where Ronaldo plays, is his favorite team. As for adding Salvatore Ganacci, claiming that he's the Crown Prince's favorite DJ is pure speculation. The only thing supporting this claim is his presence at the Soundstorm/MDL Beast Festival in Saudi Arabia. What is the source that Ganacci is the Crown Prince's favorite DJ? It's merely rumors. If it's just gossip and side conversations, I have a source who works at one of the companies under the MIST umbrella. He confirmed to me that this is not true. In fact, there have been employees who were fired because of the topic of adding Salvatore Ganacci, as the matter was never approved in the first place. SNK has worked on producing several tracks for the game in collaboration with several well-known EDM DJs and musicians like Steve Aoki, Alan Walker, and others, many of whom have performed at Soundstorm/MDL Beast. So why Ganacci then? The whole matter depends on SNK's decisions whether you believe this information or not. Be happy that the game is back. It's all just about two of the rosters. I understand the frustration regarding the absence of characters like Blue Mary and Ruiji Yamazaki, but it's important to focus on the bigger picture and not let negativity take over. And most of the main cast are already included in the game by now, so stop the petty arguments and let the fighting game community breathe a little. Let's put aside the negativity and focus on what matters. Monkey Paw comment. Yup. In all my years of being part of this community, I've never seen the fighting game community implode like this. This one I only need to read. Let's just read the comments because they are hilarious. City of the Wolves went from the long-awaited sequel to one of the SNK's most popular 2D fighters to Fortnite in like 2 months. Fever Nightmare. I was so close to pre-ordering. Weirdest timeline. Never expected a goofy face from Rock. Also, geese! I feel like I'm in a frustrating spot with fighting games. Tekken 8 has its issues currently. Tekken Street Fighter 6 developers are barely updating the game nor adding new costumes. In the spot City of the Wolf having fun gameplay, they have an awful backing by the Saudis. Even though Cristiano and DJ Maximilian were added, they could easily pressure SNK to add in random Gen Z streamers influenced like the Paul brothers, KSI, etc., just because they have close business ties with them. Can't wait for the Salvador X Ronaldo SFL. Good God. I'll give them this. The build up to this game has certainly been a roller coaster. People were joking that they should add speed to the game, and then this happens. We live in a weird world. SNK trying hard to get more people to play their game. You can't get mad at that. I will wait for a sale to get Fatal Fury City of the Wolves because I can't see myself paying full price for a game that might not last 6 months. Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that. They already lost 2,000 plus players. Yeah. Yeah. They open so much money on advertising. I really wonder how much they think this is going to make long term. Not count initial sales, which should be really good. I hope so. Let's keep in mind that since Samurai Shodown, SNK has been releasing free DLC characters, including a guest character, so I will not be surprised if one of these ends up as a free DLC character in between Season 1 characters. Besides really putting in work to get people to play their game, huh? What is going on with this game? Best comment I've read. Well, one of the best comments. What is going on with this game? What a strange piece of promotion to cross-promote an upcoming boxing match and Fatal Fury. First, people complain that SNK don't know how to market their game. And when they do, people complain about where the money is coming from. Unbelievable. Oh, Lord. Last thing I want is for those clowns to be in the game. Give me actual care instead of the industry plans no one cares about. If we really need a guest boxer, let it be Miku Tyson. Specifically from Mike Tyson Mysteries. No one else is acceptable. Chris Ibunek Sr. equals Chris Ibunek Sr. equals Dudley. Dudley for City of the Wolves confirmed. What? At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if I personally showed him as a DLC character. Without my knowledge, being absolutely no. First prize Evo Files for this game is going to be just $5, but you get to be added in the game as a playable character. Junior's punches, very machine gun blows. Doubt that's a coincidence. Well, pretty clear SNK wants to cater to young audience at this point. I'm gonna pass. What in the hell did I just watch? Okay, forget my last post. This game from the UK. If you're from the UK and know the legacy behind the fight, you understand the magnitude. This is so real to see these two go at it, and the egg slap helped too. This makes sense. Advertise a fight game with an actual fight. There's a lot more crossover, unlike Ronaldo and DJ that most of the world don't know. I mean, at least use DJ Khaled or something. I was happy to see this game get a revival since it was so beloved back in the day, and one of the SNK's fighting games I always told people to try and play back then to whom it never heard of it. However, after seeing this now recent trailer along with Soccer Boy and random DJ person we never heard of, I'm just shaking my head. I'm going to keep my money this time around. Stop giving us all these non-fighting game characters while shoving streamers many of us here don't give a damn about and simply give us more King of Fighter characters. When so many cats only complain about Terry and Mai showing up in Street Fighter 6, wait, they did? And now SNK goes on and does this. It's just insane to me. At least Terry and Mai are fighting game characters, in contrast to Ronaldo and random DJ guy and annoying speed promotions. It almost feels like WCW back in the late 90s to early 2000s when they were getting rolled by the WWF so hard and resort to just doing the most stupid nonsense with celebrities and all this other crap in their storylines. My hype is now sadly done for this game. I'm going to just tell people to keep playing the OG Mark of the Wolves game. Saying it first, next that's going to be Terry and my collab in the Fortnite. For what is little work, I went from mildly interested to not interested. I found this teaser pretty well made. A lot of money has been used for all this and Ronaldo. It means the game will have better support than anything SNK ever did. Everyone should rejoice about this. They fixed the online matchmaking already. I'm still very hyped for this game because the gameplay was fun and solid, and SNK will have money to fine tune it. This was amazing watch. Felt like a Sega Genesis ad from back then on steroids. Totally agree. The monkey's paw always gets you at the end. They should have never given these ninjas money. Oh, that was exactly the energy I got from the Zelda dance routines, FF3 Monster Editions, Punch-Out spoofing classic box movies, and Nintendo executives duking it out for a Smash commercial. This felt very nostalgic, the weird commercial we used to get, but Hubs is Hubs, I guess, or drive us away from it. Maiku Tyson Ono, work on your ramen, G. Kohai. Exactly what happened to me. I was 100% sold on City Wolves, then they added Ronaldo, Salvador, and now they're doing this kind of shameless advertising. I'm not buying it anymore, especially considering future season pass could easily throw in another real person some other absurd thing. I gotta imagine the spending on the market for this game is higher than the price of its development at this point. What is it you wanted them to be ashamed of? Why was that important to your gameplay experience? And they learn how to market again. I'm not into boxing. Decision makes sense in context, and don't particularly like Speed or KSI, but this is how you include influencers, celebrities, or an event as part of marketing. I saw a clip of this which implies Speed was in the game, which was definitely going to make people make Clue lose it. But as Genesis style ever, which happens to promote something with a legacy of its own, is a smart play. KSI Speed also makes sense. This is so weird. If this works, they're geniuses. I'm still getting the game. Can always just stop playing and let the community die if things go sideways. One adding, hey Icicle, hey Mikey. One, adding Saudi Arabian funded back real people as characters in the game. They have no place being. It looks ridiculous as hell. And two, SNK claimed that Saudis wouldn't be affected their games at all, which turned out to be a blatant lie. Maybe that's what they should be ashamed of. Then paying E-Celeste and famous people that don't give two about SNK or Fatal Fury to be in the commercials to promote the game is cheesy as hell. Do you need me to continue holding your hand, or do you understand the absurdity of it all? Mike Tyson, unfortunately, has a history as checkered as Ronaldo, so I'm not sure he would be the most ideal guest spot, but considering it didn't stop Ronaldo, they might do it. I think the better move might be a Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, just an Ipu adjacent boxer, or Angolan original boxer. Yeah, just keep digging that grave. Damn, I know one who watched Chappelle's show in here. Oh my goodness. In all my years, I've never seen this much hatred and love for a fighting game. It's funny to me. First gameplay footage of Cristiano Ronaldo vs. Salvador Ganache and Fatal Fury City Wolves. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to tell anybody that gets this game, you better practice, because it's tough. It is tough. Let's see what the 29 comments. Holy crud. Dead game. Dead game. The core of this game is pretty fun. The matchmaking is good. The game should have a good community behind. About that, 2,837 players. Their peak player count, which was from yesterday when it released for early access players, was 4,674, which makes no sense considering the fact that the game is only $60. Thank goodness it wasn't $70. But of course, if you were smart and you got to do a Steam CD key site, around $40. But even then, the game still feels a little unfinished. But that's just kind of the norm. I mean, the fact that this game has already lost half its player base and it just came out for early access players is insane. CR7 looking high tier. After the initial shock of Salvatore, I am over it. I'm looking forward to purchasing this game. I don't care what the SJWs of the bitter fight game community says. I am all in. Well, you better be all in till this game dies, because there's another fighting game, sadly, that died. And it's a game that's honestly my top, fighting game of this year. And, well, 416 players now. This game had 6,709 players at launch, and it lost nearly 70% of its player base. It is now at 416 players. Omega, oof. I've never seen anything like this, ever. That's what I'm saying. Gaming has been taken over by people who hate games and hate fun. People have different standards of fun. Some might be amused by a shiny object dangle in front of them, but others want something with substance and value. Don't be upset at others because they want better. Don't base your bias on what others think. As long as you're having fun, it's going to be money well spent. They don't look bad in action. Also, I'm all for Nikali stomps. And then I asked what the substance in question is, and it's another hyper-realistic walking simulator movie game, because God forbid games actually be games that have fun in them. You sound like a teenager trying so hard to sound like an adult, or what you think an adult is, trying to prove you don't like childish games. Oh, God. A lot of these others that want better also bought Street Fighter V on release day, and that was a half the game. City of the Wolves is so, sometimes it is. So sometimes people don't know what they want. All of this. If you have to jump back 9 years to drag Street Fighter V into a discussion and make your 2025 game look good, then you're already losing. Street Fighter V is approaching 8 million sales. That game had a healthy, consistent player base its entire life, even with all the controversy. Record-breaking tournament numbers at the time. Are you confident that City of the Wolves will do that? What was the last SNK Fire team to sell 1 million, 2 million? Best to not even bring Street Fighter to this discussion because it's only setting City of the Wolves up for failure. Well, Street Fighter V actually, no, that game actually suffered. You're right about the consistent player base, but oh boy, the people made it known how much they did not like that game, regardless. If you buy this game, don't complain later about what fighting games may turn into. Exactly. Sam Show sold over 1 million copies. I believe King of Fighters 14 did as well. 1 million. On top of the fact that another fighting game sold a little bit more than that. I won't ask someone who always supported SNK. Two silly guests won't kill that love for the game or any fighter I like. Otherwise, I would miss out on Killer Instinct when they have Ram and Arbiter and others I could mention. I'm not sure how true that observation is on this website of all places. And this is just someone who is a certified Fatal Fury fanboy, so I'm not going to read all of this. Oh no. They're bringing back the entire cast for a proper Fatal Fury series. They're pulling a Tekken. I can't stay mad at SNK. I'm getting Blue Mary Duck Key. I'm straight. And if Lawrence Blood also shows up, I wouldn't mind. Using SJW 2025 is lame. Sounds like you might be your own problem. I have my problems with this game, but my interest has gotten the upper hand after the showcase. I feel like I would genuinely have some fun with this. Oh, you will. Anyone else think Hakuto Maru kind of looks like the purple kid from Invincible? SNK sucking up the Saudi prince isn't my idea of fun, but you do you. I forgot to add on comment number 20. SK said the DLC characters are released every 3 months, which is a whole lot better and faster than 5 6 months with the Street Fighter 6 DLC characters because it feels like the DLC characters of Street Fighter 6 are taking all turn to get here, especially Elena. During the Elena WT trailer, when that June 5th popped up, oh my goodness, during the Elena World Tour trailer, when that June 5th popped up at the end, I looked in the mirror and instantly grew a couple of gray hairs on my side. Life is too short to be not getting any younger, folks. But I cannot complain. Street Fighter 6 Team Developers are doing a great job. Street Fighter 6, except when they made Lily and Manning. What is he going on about? DJ Dude looks and seems to play like a Mugen character. Capcom doing it to any comments? Man's Ronaldo with a few tweaks to some mentions. He's a better model character design, removing the fact that it's a real person looks like he could have been a cool sort of jock character in the same way we are already the American sports team in King of Fighters. His moveset is very interesting, and a couple of his attacks looks good. Level 1 super and his DP stand out to me, but then this crouching heavy looks whack. He looks mechanically extremely fun and unique. Just everything around it sucks. DJ Sal looks bleh. I mean, it's nice that apparently they did a lot of dive deep into his music videos for movesets, and his visual design's a lot better than Ronaldo's just soccer uniform. But stuff like his flying look way out of place in a series. The air swim has way too big of a hitbox, and often is hitting an opponent with nothing. His level 1 super, where he does the handstand kicks, have zero power and feels sluggish like some mocap stuff, and can do without lots of tweaking. The position of the hit sparks also feel way offset to some sort of around his knee and thighs rather than his feet. His draws conceptually are funny, but really mess up momentum of the match and lose the fun aspect once you've seen him up 20 times. I like how his stomps look, and the thing where he raises the roof is kind of nice. But so much other stuff is bleh, like his 3 shouts, the sideways dash, etc. Whew, the other offers are Tekken 8, Mortal Kombat 1, Street Fighter 6. Tell me which one of those is to shine and bright, dangling, and have substance. I'll gladly buy any SNK product. They are killing it with awesome gameplay that cater to the OGs and don't dumb down the game to unplayable messes for the masses. Even the Salto guy looks fun as a joke character, lol. As a big Mark of the Wolves fan, it makes me very sad to see what his sequel has become. I'm going to keep my $60. Yeah, there you go. I told my homie, I was like, if you want me to buy this for you, you got to help me pay for this. I bought it for him. I didn't buy this. I didn't buy the full. I did just buy it for myself. I said, nope, you can have it. Oh, this is funny. Listen to this. This is only 53 seconds. I got to hurry up because it's time to start my event.
Great. First time in a traditional fighting game. It's a big game. I'm happy to be part of it. Using my football moves in a fight. It's exciting. Very cool. The special moves, of course, they are strong, like me. I always want to give the fans something special. You will enjoy this. It's a new challenge, a new level. Get ready, Softdown.
What? I am so lost. I highly doubt the penalty merchant has ever heard of SNK before. Not to talk of him even playing an SNK game before. Most soulless prompt rain I've ever saw. Blood money well spent. Glad that Saudi will not impact development of SNK. Makes you think about what kind of other whack pathetic guests we could have. God, the Prince of Saudi Arabia would have loved him. I gotta open up the ins. Wait, what? This is insane. This is honestly amazing. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm a minute. This is just honestly interesting. Mm, 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 mm. Just wow. What a time to be alive is all I gotta say. Just mind blown. I have no words. Just what a time to be alive, man. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. It's honestly funny to me how the WWE backstage looks more like a gym. All right, I'm about to finish eating and get to working out. Bro has no idea what he's talking about. Most soulless prompt reading I've ever saw. Blood money well spent. Glad that sorry will not impact development SNK. I read that already. It's just funny though. Ronaldo's just marking for a furious salty of the Wolves. Special moves are strong like me. Ronaldo's ego is over the clouds and well deserved. Ronaldo's boss, just get this over with so I can get my paycheck. I'm happy to be part of it. Mr. Ronaldo, would you like to voice your own character? It only takes 5 minutes. No. No. Just flat out, no. I'm stuck. What? Just wow. No, whatever. Whatever. Okay, where's my paycheck now? And the camera's still on. Ah, the camera's still on. Oh, anyone who thinks he's going to say anything other than something positive is delusional. He's not giving his boss. He's saying what they're telling him to do. So tell him to. Insert Mo holding bag of money. Oh, good. My laundry is done. We could have gotten y'all high as a playable character instead. 4-year-old kid never saw advertising. Please don't give them more ideas for real people. 2 are enough. Too late! Yeah, that's what everyone was expecting. Ah, that lack of energy reminded me of that one Snoop Dogg interview. And when he made it to Tekken Tech 2, he said that he had been a fan of Tekken since the 80s. Dude sounds like a robot. So at least this game's getting something. What is Street Fighter 6 getting? Let me check. Yes, nothing. Lol, keep dreaming for costume 4. Forget the characters. You seriously need to get a life, buddy. Being obsessed with something at this level is unhealthy. You're like those people that somehow bring politics into a conversation that has nothing to do with it. We'll talk about politics with Street Fighter 6, and that's you. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. More years of throw loops. That said, I think every fighting game this gen except King of Fighters 15 has issues. The only good thing for me with these last 2 reveals is that the last slot is up in the air. Everyone assumed the second pair of unnamed fighters were going to be SSN2 DLC, and it ended up to being these 2. Now, with all the cross-promotion Turkey Ollie's doing with City of the Wolves and some boxing cards, I really hope the last slot goes to Rick Strahd. No one wants this! No one wants this. Grand Blue versus R doesn't have any standout issues I know of. Maybe minor gripes with some people, but it's easily my favorite fighter of the more recent batch of games. Blink twice if you need rescuing. Yo, what the is this? And then here we go. Now, it's kind of strange because people are starting to love Salvatore Ganacci, but as for Ronaldo, they're like, eh. Terrible. Oh, what? This is the lamest. God awful SNK. Just god awful. Who, what, where, when, why, and I don't care how. uh. Mm. This feels like a late April. Oh no! WTF? Okay, now this is getting incredibly stupid. This game is not just a clown. It's the entire circus. Yeah, if whoever this guy is, Ronaldo D legit, then I think I'm gonna skip this game, dog. This is beyond weird, and I'm not gonna say I support his inclusion per se, but that might be the funniest super I've ever seen in a fighting game. It's my fault for pre-order. Exactly, those who make decisions like these are terrible at reading the room. I was that the artist at SK were thinking we have to make what? Ronaldo was enough. This is AF. Still have open this game, but whoever is making these goofy decisions needs to reveal themselves so we can let them know how goofy their decision was. Yeah, I was just about to put down my pre-order for this after the closed beta 2 showed that the developers were working hard behind the scenes and listen to feedback, but the last two character reveals are showing me the direction the publishers want to take the game, and I'm out. You guys still think the Mortal Kombat cats are that bad? Oh, guess the K is caught insane. Oh, this is vandalism, bro. Okay, that trailer was dope. You people need to chill. I bet aside from Ronaldo, those half guest characters will be regulated to Southtown World Tour NPCs with specialized movesets. Why is that bad? This makes me so sad. They used Duck King for this, one of my favorite SNK characters, and he's brought back out of retirement not to be in the game, but to promote what's probably some kind of brand deal. SK Bank are both killing it right now. Fighting games are truly in safe hands at the moment. The sarcasm. Oh God. Oh my goodness. Never make fun of Mortal Kombat guest characters ever again. This is terrible. Stop trying to be Mortal Kombat. Kill the hype for me. Disgusting. Oh my god. I never heard this guy. This makes Mortal Kombat guest characters way better. I'll wait for a deep sale. I'll wait for Okay, one guest character in the Maze Master was already a bit of a stretch, but two, come on now, SNK. This is getting a little ridiculous. It seems the guys at concert in Saudi Arabia the same day the game is released. LOA. Back to million two. Hey guys, love is all you need. The prince gets what the prince wants. I am not feeling this one at all. I didn't even know who this guy was until today. Say here, man. And Take Me to America now sounds better than ever. Oh my god. So, I'm sorry, who? Oh, these comments. I can't read them all. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Well, I'm done. Oh, my chest. I'm done. Fatal Fury Developer says every 2 months you can expect a new character, and we're looking to add most of the Fatal Fury cast. Yes, due to the amount of backlash from the fans, they have finally said, you know what, we need to stop. Take notes, Capcom. Unless the prince wants any more people he wants in it, eh? Duck King and Rich Straw. I thought Duck King was dead. Wait to buy a complete version of our game because we are launching it unfinished. We are flooding with DLC for characters we've already finished making every 2 months. I cannot wait for Yamazaki. This 6 characters per season should be the way. LOL, Capcom could get Street Fighter 6 2 characters a year, so people will still defend them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No Naynar, no buy. So, as you can see here, in conclusion to all of this, because this is all funny, people are getting tired of guest characters. It's the last straw, Michael. It's the last straw. They're getting tired of it. And this is proof that people are tired of it. Oh my goodness. I have no words. This is just, I don't even know what to say. But they're going to be adding a lot more of the characters from Fatal Fury. So this game probably not going to be finished till probably the end of Donald J. Trump's term. President Donald J. Trump's term. Oh, this is sad. Well, I don't know what to say, man. I really don't. But good luck to them. I'm done. I don't want to keep reading these comments. This is too much. So you're probably thinking to yourself, well, with all that being said, and it took you a while to do this, Wilkins, what are you trying to get at here? Because I want to talk about this article to conclude this whole discussion. Y'all ready? Here we go. Also, let me check the player count for Fatal Fury Seed of Wolves. I don't think it's going to go past 10,000, sadly. Still stuck in 2,000, around 3,000. That's just concerning to me. I don't know what's going on with this game. But anyway, Ed Boon. IP holders are protected over how characters kill, not how they die in Mortal Kombat. So I'm going to read this article because it's really interesting. And we definitely need to watch this. A little ways back, NetherRealm Studios' Ed Boon was asked about intellectual property holders and how protective they are over how their characters die or fight in the Mortal Kombat games. They are not protective over how they die, they're protective of how their characters kill for sure, said Boon. However, it seems most IP holders are just happy to have their characters in a Mortal Kombat game, even if they ask for some minor tweaks along the way. Usually the experience we have is they are excited to see their character in Mortal Kombat, Boon stated. It's almost like a badge of honor when we put them in, he said, noting that it's a pop culture thing, show how famous those characters are. A couple of times they'll say what a pose the character is doing, lift his hand up a little higher and we'll do that, but that's the extent of that, Boon said. It makes total sense that most IP holders would know what they're signing up for when they put one of their characters in Mortal Kombat, and it's interesting that they're worried about how they will be portrayed when they're doing the fatalities that the series is so well known for, not so much when those same moves are being performed on them. Let's read the comments. Kratos in Mortal Kombat 9 says otherwise. Oh wow, it would be cool if hardware would allow some Tekken characters in it. Brian, Kazuya, Raven, or Ogre to be in it, since they most likely kill. Do we really want to see those Tekken characters with NetherRealm Studios animations? Maybe. They have gotten a lot better with animations, much more improved than MKX and MK11. Well, let's see what he has to say.
Guys, UMGC is waiving their application fee through May 30th. So if you've been thinking about a degree or kind of became Can you tell us a little bit about how Chaos Reigns came about? You know, it started with about Mortal Kombat X or 9. We started doing a second part where we add characters, add features and whatnot, and that kind of became our tag, right? You know, with Mortal Kombat 11, we had Mortal Kombat 11, Aftermath, and then Ultimate, right? So we would keep adding characters to that story. So that's the way we're doing our games now, right? And that's so we were pretty sure when we launched Mortal Kombat 1 that we were going to be doing years of content. So this is year 2, right? It's the 1 year ago we announced Mortal Kombat 1 here at Comic-Con. We were in that same room, this same room, talking, and fast forward a year now, we've announced part 2, 60 characters, new story, and now these all the expansion we got.
Oh.
they're excited to see their characters more because we've had so many, Tomb Raider, RoboCop, Spawn, Freddy Krueger, just a long list. It's almost like a badge of honor. We put them in and they're like, oh, we're popular, we're a pop culture fan. So for the most part, these are very, a couple times to say the pose and the character, in this flyer image, lift his hand a little higher. So,
It's really hard to hear what's going on. But if y'all want to watch the rest of this video, you can. I'm going to have to conclude this stream in a bit. So I'm play a little bit of Fatal Fury to see if y'all can see what it's like. For those that play it. See what it's like. Uh-oh. Oh, man. So there you go. Let's go ahead and get started as I just. All right, here we go. So as you can see, the game is really fun. I think people are just concerned about the, if the fair characters coming back. I think that's just the main concern, honestly, and I get it. They definitely made it easier for you to master the combos and everything, but still a lot you got to learn. And of course, you can configure the controls, which is good. Game just feels pretty old school. Let's see what we got here.
Classic versus.
All right, I'm ready.
Game on.
Want a little taste of shit on your fire?
Let's have some fun. For the love of the game. Round one. Get ready. Fight!
Oh. Dang.
Round two. Get ready. Fight! Punch.
You better do the tutorial mode and you better train a lot or you will lose multiple times. Nah, I may need to do tutorial mode. I'm gonna be real with you. No, I didn't. That was a close one.
Ready for this, partner?
You bet.
I'm on the job.
Oh boy.
It's a bad day to be you.
Are you gonna come quietly?
Farewell.
The lack of character interactions is just kind of eh.
So that's
Dang. Ah!
Sweet dreams.
Round two. Get ready. Fight. That'll be good. Final round. Get ready. Fight.
Uh, oh. Oh. That's not good. Dang. Ah!
This might be tough to hear, but there's bad apples among the people you've saved. You know what they say about bad apples? Are you positive you're fighting for the sake of justice?
Dang. They got me good. Mhm. Yeah, this game is not like any other fighting game that you've ever played. You better know what you're doing, or you're gonna lose.
I'll rip your shreds. I will win this match for my fans.
Round one. Get ready. Fight.
Uh-oh.
Round two. Get ready. Fight.
Uh-oh. Ah! No!
For the children.
Ah!
celebrating. Show some respect.
Are there character interactions? Oh no. If there is, I can't tell. Whew. Back to train mode. Alright, that's it. I shall talk to you all later. I gotta get to working out everything. So maybe I'll be back a little bit later. I'm not sure, but what a 3-part stream this has been. And woof, I could not stop laughing at those comments. Lots of truth, lots of hilarity. But all in all, I really do wish for this game the best. As far as WWE fans and whatnot go, it's been quite the roller coaster, hasn't it? 17-time champion John Cena, 10 years later, Jey Uso finally wins his first big major title. Just lots of history was made, man. Continue to show kindness and love to one another. Now go work out.